All right, the baby is asleep, which means now we can actually lock in. Let's do a little recap. Puzzles, Gma, I don't know if you are in the chat right now, but huge congrats, well earned, well deserved, this and more. So we watched the Streamer Awards live, and there are really two things I want to say about the award show itself. In regards to like people's reaction to it. One thing is, Cutie Cinderella is one of the reasons this platform is where it is today, as far as like people being aware of Twitch, the outreach it's done to different communities. Cutie Cinderella is one of those reasons, one of like probably the biggest one, right? Giving a spotlight to smaller creators, ones that are trying to grow because discoverability sucks on this platform, giving visibility to the women on this platform, to LGBTQ people on this platform, to POC content creators that otherwise are an afterthought. The Streamer Awards is not just the only thing that does that, obviously, but to have a community driven, because Twitch doesn't do this. Like Becca was asking like, why are like Kick streamers and like YouTube streamers on this? It's because it's the Streamer Awards, not the Twitch Awards. If it was the Twitch Awards, there would be licensing things, Twitch would have more control over it, and it would suck. It being the Streamer Awards means that it's community driven. Does part of that mean that people with the biggest audiences and the most active audiences are the ones that are going to be like, you know, the most featured? Sure. It's a top heavy platform anyway. But when we get to see people like Sean get nominated and highlighted, Drag Trashly, Puzzles, when we get to see people like Real KDB, like hosting the red carpet, not only does it lend like a bit of professionalism that this is a actual industry, this is a like actual entertainment industry. It's very niche, but it is a real part of the entertainment industry. And to see so many diverse voices there, even ones we don't like, and we can get to that. People don't understand how much work goes into this. I do events like this for a living. This was a very complex event. Yeah, there's gonna be scuff. And there's going to be like fuck ups, like parts of production are not going to work correctly. That's the charm. Personally, I don't think Kick or Rumble streamers should be there at all. I don't know if there were any Rumble streamers, but I just kind of throw that in there as like a, you know, that's included. Like Kick streamers should not be at this event because we should not encourage what happens on Kick. Right? As a platform, as like a child sexual abuse material distribution platform, we should probably not encourage that platform at all, right? Like that's just a broad take I have consistently. Apparently that was a joke about him getting a ban for stealing on stream. I think it was unfortunate to say the least, certainly not good. Yeah. See, like, without knowing so much lore, it's hard to say like what the fuck the joke even is, and especially when there are more diverse people on the platform now. Some things can veer into like racially charged very quickly. Fan jokes were not funny at all. Her trying to do edgy jokes was just out of line. Sure, it went beyond like the we're doing like campy, like, you know, edgy humor, right? And like roast sessions. But many people could not tell when it was like starting and stopping. She was not doing a character. She's just like that. She recently doubled down on defending her use of the R slur. Oh, see, like, this is things I don't know. Roasting is a skill. It is. Like, these are things, like, I'm not privy to. Her use of the R word is not defendable. Well, like, here's something, like, I wasn't aware of, too. Apparently, Peanut, the Burnt Peanut, has, like, a lot of issues in the VTuber community. And I've only ever seen clips of them. And I thought they were funny. I've only ever seen clips of him just, like, yelling in like Tarkov matches and thought they were funny. No idea that man was using like the F slur. People kept focusing on the wrong thing with him. It isn't about he's not a real VTuber. It's about he used slurs. He is technically a VTuber. Yeah, like I don't think the not technically a VTuber thing is important, right? Burnt Peanut's chat was pretty bad. Male dominated, fuck off, marginalized gender. The fuck is that? Oh, is this for the Sapphire Award? Ew. Women can make a living barely trying what they talking about. Just bit a t-shirt 2 sizes too small, instant fans. I hate this. This is one of the unfortunate parts about like a community driven fan voted award show like this. It's like if you have a very active fan base, and who is more active on the internet than fucking incels? Who is more active? I heard a great take from Caroline last night, right? I think someone like brought up a Trump quote. Trump said something like, you know, you're very dedicated. You know, people say a lot of things, but you're dedicated. And that's what these people are. Like, they're dedicated. They are committed to being just relentless haters. In Peanut's case, I believe his chat is mostly young men, so I see why it is this way, but that there was no moderation of any kind in chat was interesting. I guess with 80K views, it gets difficult or whatever. Moderation is only part of it, right? There is a certain point where mods can only do so much. The issue is, what is the expectation in that chat? Without like a clear, this is not acceptable here, we do not fuck with this here, then people will do that. I will say those camera issues wouldn't have happened if Brett was on the job. Actually, that is one of the things that I wanted to talk about. People were like shitting on the production crew or like having the camera on the wrong person. One, people are getting out of their seats. People are moving around and sitting in different chairs. They're like, you know, they're rubbing elbows with everybody. They're like saying hi to people and they're like sitting in different seats. If it's like, if it's the same crew as when Brett was there, was working as a camera operator, they have like little notes, like Velcro to their wrist with the streamer's name, what table they're at, and what time and scene they're gonna have to like be on them for. And there was an issue when me and Sean were there and Brett was operating a camera where I think it was like Foosley and like Extra Emily or somebody got confused on the paper with their photo. So Brett was on the wrong person at the time, and people were like, oh, camera operators, like, you know, the anti-Asian racist. Literally just like, the information was wrong. There are like wires get crossed, people like have miscommunications, things happen. Some of it's funny. Sometimes it's funny, like the Cinna one, where it's like father-daughter, and it was not Cinna and her dad. The camera operator just had to move over just a little bit. Like, sometimes that's just funny. You know, I think the scuff makes it fun. Also, I will say that Christian got to present this award. There is no better person. Get your tissues ready, Chad. You're gonna cry.
Ladies and gentlemen and non-binary baddies, I'm so excited to be presenting the Hidden Gem Award this evening. Yes? I'm so excited to be a part of something highlighting creators on this platform who, regardless of size, are committed to creating excellent content and fostering vibrant communities on Twitch. And here are your nominees for the Hidden Gem Award.
Brooks.
Okay, it was Brooks, okay.
Greg Trashley.
Another person that was getting like relentlessly shit on in other people's chats. Y'all suck. Y'all fucking suck. It's just straight up, you're bad people. You're bad people. I saw people shitting on Gmod like, oh, a rig, don't give it to a grandma. Yeah, give it to a grandma. Y'all got hate in your heart. You're bad people. Like, people are not the totality of their worst moments, but y'all are bad people. And again, to bring a beautiful thing Caroline said last night, to have a category like this one, where so many people on this platform, they reach a certain point in their careers, a certain size, where a number equals like authority, right? The amount of people in your chat, the amount of followers, your clout, that's your worth. It's not. There are people on this platform with like 20,000 viewers who ain't worth shit, that phone it in every day, unironically criminal people, and they think that they're entitled to, you know, people, singing their praises. Those in the Rising Star and the Hidden Gem category are happy to be here. They're happy to bring what they have to offer into the world, into this space. That's why this category is important. That's why it's great that this is included. Same for the Sapphire Award. Honestly, I feel bad for the people who refuse to look into the niche little spots at Twitch. Y'all are fucking missing out. Yeah, they are. We have found just randomly incredible streamers. Gmaw, randomly. Low-key fishing. Y'all remember the day I rated into low-key fishing for the first time? I was like, I don't know who this person is. He says he's furloughed, you know? So let's go support a federal worker who's furloughed right now, who's just like trying to, you know, make some money on Twitch. Let's do that.
I just love puzzles.
The Vinyl Junkies.
Moo Hoodles.
unfortunate AT&T F on this feed.
Oh. And the streamer award goes to I Just Love Puzzles!
This is I Just Love Puzzles' first nomination and first win.
That right there, that's what I was talking about. That right there, and that. Some of you were there whenever we watched his like IRL stream that he did after people in Hassan's chat were like mean to him, and he talked about how, broadly speaking, being black, but in a space like this too, you're often treated like a side character. That's why this is important. It wasn't just because I love Gma and what she does. Someone like her being rewarded for her hard work and what she does, what she represents, that means something.
I am never at a loss for words, but I am so nervous right now. I am extremely thankful.
Thank you, Garth Burgers.
And grateful to every single one of you. There has some of you know my story, but there have been so many heavy things that have happened to me in my life. And I was in such a dark...
And she looks incredible. Like people like, and it wasn't a like posturing. It wasn't a, trying to, to make themselves seem like they're, good people. It wasn't virtue signaling. It was a genuine support for somebody. Pokimane gave her like $2,000 for this trip. Everybody set her up with stylists, with transportation, with her room and board. I want to see that for everybody. Here's like, if we can do this for someone like Puzzles, we can do this for so many people. Good people don't win often enough in life, and it felt good watching her get it. Yeah.
Dark place when my kids created this Twitch account to give me something to do, and this stream gave me life. I had literally given up until I came to Twitch, and I started finding you guys in the chat, and you encouraged me to start a stream that I thought nobody would ever watch, and but you all have been there. You all have supported me. Thank you to Tommy Michelle for being the first one to bring a whole entire community over to support me, and they pushed me all the way through Partner. And I've already said our Will Neff, who means so much to me. Thank you to my daughter here, Tiffany.
Like, I messaged her afterwards, and it felt relatable because she was like, my battery was like so drained by the time they got to the award, and she was so nervous and out of her element, which like, people really stepping up to like welcome her at the award show, like that's what counts.
She made all of this possible, all of the streaming equipment, all of the clothes, every single ride that I needed. Thank you to my son, Manette, who always has my water ready. He cleans 4 pairs of glasses that I have to change because I'm puzzling like 24, 38 hours nonstop without a break. And he has been there. He gets everything set up for me. I know I'm gonna leave so many people out. I'm gonna feel so bad about it, but just know that I love you. I mean, with everything in me.
The real last puzzle piece that we're always missing, Chad, is that love.
I love you, and I thank you. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you so much.
Incredible. Incredible. It's amazing. Christian posted this. The Queen truly held back tears on stage. What a breath of fresh air and a testament to leading with love and grace. Congrats. Yeah. Oh, what you say? So glad that you were the presenter and I got a chance to hug you. Aw. Who's chopping onions? Yeah. You cheesy dork. No, I mean, like, it's so important. It's so incredibly important.
How do you feel being nominated tonight?
Feels so good being here and being recognized by so many streamers. Shout out to Gremloe. I had to make sure I mentioned Gremloe and Will Neff.
I told her she didn't have to do that. Like, you know, let this be her night. And she was like, I was so nervous. And like, I just had to say it. I was like, okay, well, you know, I appreciate it.